Good evening, boys and girls, and thank you for tuning in to another story time here with Miss Nesbitt. We are doing 12 bedtime stories, Christmas stories, for 12 days before Christmas. I am so excited to be able to be the narrator of the stories that I'm going to be reading to you. Man, it has been awesome reading these stories to you. We are on bedtime night 5. Yes, we are on night 5, getting closer and closer to Christmas Day. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing to be able to share Christmas stories with you and your family this time of year. I am loving the stories, and I hope you are too. It is so awesome. Okay, so we are going to get started on our next awesome adventure story. And I hope you're ready. You have your PJs on. You are ready for bed. You have your great snuggly with you. You also may have a favorite blanket. You might already had your cocoa and marshmallows. Or maybe you having it right now with your loved ones beside you. Oh, you might have the fireplace going and it's time for an awesome story. Or maybe you having a camp out in the family room. Oh, it could be so awesome wherever you're at. I hope you're enjoying your family tonight. And I hope you're going to enjoy the story. So let's get started on our story time with Miss Nesbitt. Tonight's story is called Bedtime for Little Bear. It's by Davy Bedford and Caroline Pedler and published by Little Tiger. Let's get started. So excited. Let's get started. Have all our pretty fluffness around. Bedtime for Little Bears. Oh, let's read our introduction first. After a long day of exploring in the snow, it's time for Little Bear to go to bed. But he's not tired yet. So Mother Bear, and Little Bear go on one last walk to see the other animals getting ready for bed. Well, will this make Little Bear sleepy enough to snuggle down for the night? Let's find out. Bedtime for Little Bears. Little Bear and his mother had spent a long, sunny day exploring in the snow. It's getting late, said Mother Bear. It will soon be bedtime. Let's go home, Little Bear. Little Bear flopped down in the snow and wiggled his tail. I'm not sleepy, he said, and I don't want to go to bed yet. Mother Bear smiled. Shall we have one last walk? She said, and see who else is going to bed? Little Bear looked around. Who else is going to bed? He wondered. Mom Bear stretched up tall to find out. Look there, she said. It's a little owl, said Little Bear. Little Owl likes to stretch his wings before bedtime and feel the whispering of the soft night breeze in her feathers, said Mother Bear. Little Bear scrambled on top of his mother's shoulders. And like flying too, he said. As Mother Bear climbed to the top of the hill, Little Bear felt the wind whispering and tickling through his fur. Then he saw something else. Who's that? Little Bear giggled. And what's he doing? Baby Hare is having a bath in the snow, said Mother Bear, so that he's clean and drowsy and ready for sleep. I like snow baths too, said Little Bear. He dived into the snow and scattered it around, plopping a big soft snowball on his mother's bare nose. Little Bear and his mother laughed as they flipped down together in a heap. Are you asleep now, Little Bear? Are you sleepy? His mother asked as they lied together in the snow, watching the first bright star twinkling in the sky. Little Bear blinked his tired eyes as he tried not to yawn. I want to see who else is going to bed, he said. We'll have to be quiet now, she said. Some little ones will be already asleep. Look over there, whispered Mother Bear. Little Fox likes being cuddled and snuggled to sleep by his mother. Little Bear pressed close against Mother Bear's warm fur. I like coloring too, he said. We'll be home soon, said his mother softly. But Little Bear had just seen something else. I can see whales, he said, turning to look across the starlit sea. Little whales, like his mother to sing him softly to sleep, said Mother Bear. Little Bear sat with his mother and watched the whales swimming by until they were gone, leaving only the smoothing hum of the faraway song. Then he yawned. Are we nearly home yet? He said drowsily. Little Bear climbed onto his mother's back, and as he was carried home, he watched the colors that flickered and brushed across the sky, while his mother sung him a lullaby. I like songs too, he told his mother. And now, said Mother Bear very softly, it's time for Little Bear to go to sleep. Little Bear nestled into his mother's soft fur, and when she gave him a gentle kiss goodnight, Little Bear was already fast asleep. And that's the end of Bedtime for Little Bear by David Bedford and Carolina Pedler, published by Little Tiger. I love this bedtime story. It's wonderful how we see how others may take time out to get ready for bed. And little Bear learned that tonight. Think about some of the routines you do with your family to get ready for bed. And love on them. Don't forget to give them a hug and a kiss and say your prayers. Well, this is Miss Nesbitt with Storytime with Miss Nesbitt. May God bless you, keep you safe, and may He give you sweet dreams. Be blessed. Until next time. Good night.